All right, so the question today is the 2023 year, the new year, we just started out. What is the current Lynchburg, Central Virginia market like? Ultimately, we are still low on inventory. We have, as of the other day, between single family homes, condos, and townhomes, we have about 380 active listings. We also have about 300 plus that are under contract and are pending. We don't see an immediate correction to our inventory levels. A pre-pandemic level was about 950 of those units. Our low during the pandemic was about 225. Interest rates went up and you wanted to move to Lynchburg or you wanted to sell, you had a little FOMO that you worried that you might be missing out on getting top dollar for your home that Zestimate was giving you, which is not a very accurate number on a consistent basis. You have to have a local agent to understand your market. So with our number of units peaking back at 450 when the interest rates went back up last spring, they have promptly retracted. The holidays have ensued again, and people actually travel again for holidays. And we see people actually having normal pauses in their purchasing and selling, i.e., pre-Thanksgiving to post New Year's, and those things are always affecting the market, but they never did during the pandemic. So the question is about moving to Lynchburg, our Lynchburg market. The demand stays high. Liberty University announced that their goal is to increase their student population locally to 50,000, and we're not even half that number now, and our demand is already over the top. So we do have a lot of construction going on in the area, but it's not going fast enough. Rental rates are going through the roof as well. We see a lot of new buyers coming into our market from out of town. One, they want to move here because it's a great place to live. I chose to live here and I'm fairly discerning. So if I did, then you should. Anyway, you have students that are here, parents that want to be near their students, and the students end up a lot of times staying here once they graduate because it's a great place to grow up, to have a job, raise a family. And we see a lot of parents follow along just so that they can be near their family. And we see a lot of parents that are buying rental units that are mother-in-law suites in the basement or duplexes so that they don't have to, once again, fight over the demand for hotels and Airbnbs because they can't find anything within 30 minutes of town when anything big goes on at Liberty. So a lot of investors are parents that are moving their kids into a unit, maybe have a mother-in-law suite downstairs that they can rent Airbnb when they're not around, and their student lives upstairs and rents out to a couple of their friends. And it's really like a wash and they don't ever have to compete for hotel space. There are a lot of events that go on in Lynchburg because of the university, because of our location in the state. So the demand stays high. Rental rates are through the roof. We are seeing a decrease in more affordable housing that is causing more short-term and mid-term rentals to enter the market and less long-term rentals to be available. So we are seeing just more pricing pressure on that as far as the rentals go. As far as purchasing, the rates for purchasing, we've kind of leveled off a little bit, but there is still demand. We are still getting multiple offers for nice properties that everyone is looking for. So if you've overpriced your product, you're going to know right away. If as an agent, when I list a property, if I'm not getting calls for showings within the first week or the first few days, really, we've overpriced it. If we are getting calls and showings and no offers, we overpriced it by 3 to 5%. If we're getting nothing and it's crickets out there, we're at least 10% off on the price. And you need to get ahead of that right away. Don't wait. If you wait, you're just chasing the market down. You overpriced it right out the get-go. It's okay, but adjust quickly. Don't let it snowball and get worse. So that's kind of how Lynchburg is in a microcosm. We are still building a bunch. There's a lot of great things coming online. We've got some townhome units that we're working on that are coming online. We got some new builds in Blackwater Run, which is off of Blackwater Creek. It's a trail that connects to downtown, which has been revitalized, and so many things going on down here. You can bike, you can jog. It's super scenic, and you can literally go from your neighborhood to downtown and never actually have to drive. You just get on the trail. It's wonderful. It's a great community. I work with a couple of builders that are in there. We've got some properties that are ready to go and a few that are coming online shortly. New builds in the city of Lynchburg in the zip code of 24503 are like seldom seen, and this is one of those opportunities. So I'm really pushing that right now because if I were not living 20 minutes away and didn't already own property downtown that I'm in frequently like I am now, I would be interested in a property like that. It'd be a great downsize. It's a great first home. Prices start just under $500,000. So hit me up about that as well. But yeah, Lynchburg, downtown Lynchburg is really happening. We've got properties down here. I got some lofts coming up for rent, some midterm rental stuff. We also have some Airbnbs down here. We can always help you with those, or we were more than happy to talk to your agent and consult them as well. But anyway, this is kind of putting in a nutshell for Lynchburg. The demand is high here. Our market has not slowed down. We've seen a little bit of calming. Some sales are off a little bit, but all in all, if you're really in tune and you're doing this as your full-time business as a realtor and or an investor, we're slammed. So we can point you the right way to go. We can let you know that off-market stuff still happens around here. And we got a lot of opportunities for you to buy off-market. And we have a lot of out-of-town buyers that are still coming into town. So hit us up, hit your agent up, have them reach out to me, and we're more than happy to point you in the right direction. So anyway, Jimmy Rufus of the Rufus Group, brokered by EXP Realty. I'm coming to you right now from downtown Lynchburg. So we'll talk soon.